Hi, it's Jay Allen. It's just after the normal time of 12:30. It's a little bit late today, but as always, it's my 3 biggest learnings from this week, both as a business owner myself of My True North, the UK's leading ethical coaching company, but also as the coach of the leading ethical coaching company, working with business owners just like you to be able to significantly and sustainably grow their business. My first biggest learning this week is entitled personality. And what I'm referring to is have a little bit of pizzazz. In order to put the meat on the bone, I need to be able to give you just a little bit of background to this. I've spent a lot of time this week on the phone with companies of a significant size, talking about either insurances or stuff that we need to be able to get done for the rest of this year, or for the beginning of next year and onwards. And I'm just become so concerned and frustrated by people that are so blatantly reading from a script that you might as well implore a bot to do the damn job for you. There is no personality whatsoever. There is no interaction. There's no you and me. And what people seem to have forgotten in this age of opportunity is it's the personality that buys the person. We've got to be able to get that know, like and trust. And you're not going to get that if you've got somebody that's just simply reading from a script and doesn't really care who you are and what you're talking about or whether you're asking any questions, but just keep carrying. You get my drift. It's nothing more frustrating than to get on a call with someone to try and have some form of interaction, and all they do is they continually repeat and repeat and repeat the same thing until you just lost the will to live. So please, my first biggest learning of this week is have a little bit of personality about who you are and what you do and why you do it, and make sure that the staff that work with you, either internally in the business or if you outsource, either your call answering or your outsourced sales, that they've got the same amount of personality that you've got in order to be able to make sure that it wins people over and gets people to be able to know, like, trust you and your business. Big one learning of this week. The second one is a little bit more sinister, and it's all to do with really understanding the small print. There is nothing more frustrating than thinking you've got a great deal and then finding out that the small print in 0-point font says only if you do this and do that and do the other. I had a call from a client earlier this week that said, Jay, do you remember a conversation that we had in October 2014? And there's me, tell me more about it. He said, well, we were in one of your coaching sessions and we were talking about the importance of testimonials and feedback and being able to get people to be able to buy into who you are and what you do. And X said this. And I thought that was a really great deal, so I've opted for it. And I thought, yeah, I remember that. I remember that well. I remember it so well because I was somewhat tempted by it myself. What the offer that had been put on the table sounded exceptional. And I'm really pleased that Y got in touch with X and the deal was done. What I've subsequently learned is that the deal that was offered was actually just a hook. And there was a whole page of terms and conditions that came with it. There was a whole list of things that you had to do and invest quite significantly in order to benefit from this offer that had been made in the first place. And that was never mentioned at the time. I remember that quite specifically. So please, small print, understand that you've got to understand the whole picture before you make your mind up. And the trouble is with Facebook advertising and all the other stuff that goes out there is the fact that people can be so quick to jump on it and click buy without actually buying into exactly what it is that we're doing. So my second biggest learning is make sure that you see the opportunities, but you look into it. There is another thing that I want to be able to quickly talk about, and it's the big wins and the small wins. You see, we are so busy as business owners looking into what we're aiming to achieve in the big, fat, hairy, audacious goals that are out there that we're working towards, that we forget to celebrate the little wins along the way, the milestones of achievement that get us towards our prize. So please, it's Black Friday. There has never been a better opportunity than today to be able to get yourself a damn good bargain. We've got 2 available for those who haven't already worked with us, why don't you just look on the website or on the Facebook page and you'll see the 2 great offers that we've got available for today. But what I want you to do is I want you to celebrate what you've achieved so far this year. I want you to take 1 minute out and be able to understand that in order to be able to continue to have the enthusiasm and the drive to be able to get to the big, fat, audacious goals of the year's target or the 3-year target, we've got to stop every now and again and just celebrate the little milestones of achievement of the things along the way. So please enjoy this weekend. I very much look forward to seeing you on Friday lunchtime next week for my next 3 big learnings. That was 4. 3 big learnings of next week. But in the meantime, please just take a little bit of time out, have a little look round and determine as to what are the things that you've already successfully achieved this year. What are the things that you're really proud of? Why don't you post them in the comments below so we can all shout and do a congratulations with regards to the things that you've already done well. I'd really look forward to hearing from you and learning about what's good in your business right now. That's Jay Allen from My True North, the UK's leading ethical coaching company. We share our 3 biggest learnings on this page every Friday lunchtime. I'll see you again soon. Bye now.